The highlights. Lagos State government gives grants, farming inputs to youths, women to enhance productivity in agricultural value chain. Nasarawa State commences World Bank's Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment. On the foreign scene, United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer calls emergency cabinet meeting to discuss peace plan, aid efforts for Gaza. And in sport, President Tinubu hosts Super Falcons rewards team technical crew for emerging victorious at 2024 WAFCON. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. 27 youths and women across Lagos State have received a grant of 200,000 naira each, worth 5.4 million naira, along with farming inputs to enhance their productivity along the agricultural value chain. This is courtesy the 2025 Renewed Hope Initiative Agricultural Support Program, RHI ASP, Lagos, organized by Office of the First Lady of Nigeria. Also, about 60 participants of the Every Home a Garden program across the 3 senatorial districts of Lagos State will get the sum of 100,000 naira each. Speaking at the event held at Lagos House, Ikeja, wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, commended the wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, for the empowerment and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security for supporting the RHI ASB initiative with over 60 million naira per state earlier this year.
This shift has reawakened consciousness, especially among women and youth, to embrace agriculture as a sustainable means of livelihood. Her Excellency has conceived this program to further boost the nation's food security. No house, no home should lack food at all. The agricultural support initiative programs that we have today, there are 4 programs that we are launching today. We have the Women Agricultural Support Program, we have the Youth Agricultural Support Program, we have Every Home a Garden, and then we have the Young Farmers Club.
In her remarks, wife of the Deputy Governor, Oba Oluremi Hamzat, said the initiative signals a new wave of opportunity and entrepreneurship taking roots across the communities.
This program is yet another strong indication that leadership with purpose leads to real transformation.
Earlier, the State Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abisola Olusoya, her basic and secondary education counterpart, Jamiu Alibalogun, as well as Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation Commissioner, Bolaji Dada, opined that the initiative will contribute to the food security of the nation, reduce pressure on markets, and enhance healthier living for Nigerians. Facilitators at the event including a director from the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Omolara Oguntui spoke on organic waste, nutrition and healthy living, while a seasoned fish, livestock and crop farmer, Femi Ojelade, emphasized the need for consistency in agriculture to build the next generation of agripreneurs. In a continued effort to promote quality education and maintain a safe, conducive learning environment across Lagos State public schools, the Supervising Tutor General and Permanent Secretary of Education District 2, Olusegun Oshinaike, has embarked on an extensive monitoring and facility assessment tour of 6 schools within the district. The monitoring exercise forms part of a broader initiative aimed at evaluating infrastructure, assessing teaching and learning processes, and identifying areas requiring urgent government intervention. It reflects the state government's commitment to strategic improvements in the education sector. Speaking during the visits, Oshinaike reaffirmed the Lagos State government's dedication to transforming public education through regular supervision and systematic infrastructural upgrades. Oshinaike emphasized that functional school environments are the bedrock of societal progress, reiterating that the monitoring exercise offers an opportunity for direct engagement and support. The Lagos State government has restated its commitment to continually nurture platforms that encourage civic participation, youth empowerment, and climate consciousness in Lagos State. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, made this known during the Lagos Has Talent Competition, Climate Edition, grand finale event, saying it is a celebration of innovation, creativity, and youth-led climate advocacy. Wahab said the present administration is committed to creating a Lagos that is not only smart and resilient, but also inclusive, creative, and prepared for the future. He emphasized that the government, beyond policies and infrastructure, recognized that the heartbeat of sustainability lies in people, especially the youth. Highlights of the event featured the various categories of awards being presented by the winners, with the first place winner going home with a cash prize of 5 million naira and a plaque. First runner-up won a prize of 2 million naira and a plaque, while the second runner-up won a cash prize of 1 million naira and a plaque. And now to the rest of the stories. Nasarawa State government has commenced the World Bank's Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment project, aimed at improving 490 public secondary schools across the 13 local government areas of the state. Speaking at the flag-off of the project in Lafia, the state capital, Governor Abdullahi Sule pointed out that the project was approved following the payment of a 150 million naira counterpart fund by the state government. Sule explained that with the Agile project, the state government now has the opportunity to address the challenges of access, retention, and quality of girls' education in the secondary schools in the state. While commending the Federal Ministry of Education for considering the state for the School Improvement Grant, Sule reiterated his administration's commitment towards supporting the World Bank's Agile project to succeed in the state. In a bid to fight against cancer, experts have converged on Lagos to commemorate a pioneer with the launch of Nana Fatima Amele Bambeton Oncology Foundation. In an opening remark, Managing Director, Africa Trustees Limited, Felicia Shinubi, said the foundation is a profound remembrance of a practitioner, a beacon, Nana Fatima Bambeton, and serves as hope, healing, and impact for various people going through cancer.
Found it to be a viable initiative. It is basically to foster research in oncology and to ensure that all the challenges that have been faced in cancer diagnosis in Nigeria, the stigma, and all the other attendant issues that go with cancer that has not been properly attended to in Nigeria before now.
Shouldn't be emphasized that with the theme Empowering the Future of Oncology through Education and Impact, the initiative is to respond to challenging situations, contribute to research and innovations, and also develop solutions that are sustainable and relevant to the cause. In a keynote address, oncologist specialist Omulara Fatiregun said the foundation will empower future medical practitioners and improve the life of patients undergoing chemotherapy, fund research projects that will address the challenge of cancer in Nigeria, contributing to global knowledge and developing local solutions.
So this will help us develop guidelines, do research that helps us develop guidelines that is based on our own constitution as Africans. Because we know that cancer tends to be much more aggressive in people of African descent, whether they are male or female.
Husband of the deceased, Kehinde Bamigbeton, expressed gratitude for the collaborative efforts of all participants, noting that the foundation is a way of immortalizing his late wife, as well as serve as a benefit to members of the public.
It was lively, it was great knowing her, and so I didn't want the music to stop. So I said, what could I do to continue to relish in that memory of her presence around me? Found this as one way to do that. It meant that someone somewhere will be benefiting, even while she's supposed to be dead. She's alive in someone else's life.
Now to foreign news. United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer says he will hold an emergency cabinet meeting to discuss a peace plan and aid efforts for Gaza as pressure mounts on him to immediately recognize Palestinian statehood. Humanitarian groups say this week is crucial if thousands of Gazans are to be saved from starvation and warn Israel's measures to increase aid supplies are not enough. It comes as United States President Donald Trump says there is real starvation in Gaza, while Israel rejects accusations of being responsible for food shortages. On Sunday, Israel announced there would be a local tactical pause in 3 areas of Gaza for 10 hours a day, while foreign aid drops have also resumed. Aid agencies are calling on Israel to open all border crossings for their convoys and alternative routes for them to travel on to protect lorries from being looted by desperate people. Now, sport. President Bola Tinubu has hosted and rewarded the Super Falcons at the presidential villa in Abuja, saying their victory represents more than just triumph, but courage, determination, and consistency. According to the president, the team will inspire millions of people, especially young girls, who now see that their dreams are valid and achievable. President Tinubu announced the conferment of the Order of the Niger on players and the 11-man technical team and crew, and allocated 3-bedroom apartment each to them at the Renewed Hope estate. In addition, cash awards of $100,000 Naira equivalent were given to each player and $50,000 Naira equivalent to each of the 11-member technical team.
The victory represents more than the sport accomplishment. It is a triumph of courage, determination, discipline, and consistency. Honestly.
Earlier, the captain of the Super Falcons, Rasheedat Ajibade, thanked President Tinubu for his administration's commitment to the development of sports and the support given the team, saying that football is a unifier across Nigeria, irrespective of tribe and religion.
Your Excellency, the Presidency, the Ministry of Sports, and the NFF have been pillars of strength for us. Your administration's commitments to sports development has laid a foundation we are proud to build upon for more years to come.
The event was graced by the wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, governors of Kwara, Imo, Kaduna states, some members of the National Assembly, among others. And that is on news at 10. Just before we go, ensure the registration mark on your vehicle is clear and visible at all times. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch your news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a mentorship seminar for over 1,000 youths on the theme Agripreneur Strategy for Wealth Creation? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. 27 youths and women across Lagos State have received a grant of 200,000 naira each, worth 5.4 million naira, along with farming inputs to enhance their productivity along the agricultural value chain. Nasarawa State government has commenced the World Bank's Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment project, aimed at improving 490 public secondary schools across the 13 local government areas of the state. We also told you that United States President Donald Trump has set a new deadline of 10 or 12 days for Russian President Vladimir Putin to agree to a Ukraine deal. And in sport, President Bola Tinubu has hosted and rewarded the Super Falcons at the presidential villa in Abuja, saying their victory represents more than just triumph, but courage, determination, and consistency. He announced the conferment of the Order of the Niger on the players and the 11-man technical crew and allocated 3-bedroom apartments each to them at the renewed Hope Estate with cash rewards. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adesuwa Ejoyoka. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.
This is Flight Schedule brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
On Flight Schedule